Let's go ahead and begin by, I'm going to actually show you where the game room and everything is. Now, I actually have my game room located in my basement, or down here in my basement. It's really neat setup I have down here, too. This is actually where it's located. It's actually in this room right here. And this is actually my basement arcade I've set up down here. Now, keep in mind that all the machines in the basement arcade are actually built in-house. The only machine I didn't build in-house is a Miss Pac-Man cocktail machine, but that was heavily modified in my workshop as well. All right, so let's go ahead and start out here. Well, we're right here. We have the Skeletal pinball machine. We'll actually go ahead and round to the left, round to the right here, so I can show you some of the additions and things that I've added. Now, this shelf right here actually has a lot of paints and things I use when I paint the cabinets, among other things. But also over here, I actually have artwork over here. Now, let me go and show you some of the artwork I have. Now, these are actually pictures of roller coasters and things that I've actually been on. I love roller coasters, and these are just some of the roller coasters and things that I've been on, or I've been on all over the country. Really great stuff. You know, I have Intimidator 305. This is actually a picture of me actually taken with flamingos. That was actually shot at the Flamingo Las Vegas. I actually have videos on my channel right now of the Flamingo Las Vegas, and of course Intimidator 305. That's actually the first time I ever rode Intimidator 305. They're really great stuff. Then as I come around here, I have pictures here. This is actually the New York roller coaster I have here. And this picture right here, guys, I used to have a 74 Nova. That picture's almost 25 years old. I used to have a 74 Nova back in the day when I was in high school. And as we progress here, now you're going to see I have the caretakers. Now this is actually Mary. Mary's actually here. This is one of my caretakers for my game room. The cool thing about Mary, she's actually animated. When you touch her hand, she actually talks to you. Let me show you. You just touch her hand, and she'll actually talk to you. All right, let's get that. Get away! And every time you touch that, it has little sayings it says to you.
Hey, you kid! Get off my porch! I don't have time for Halloween night!
And really great stuff. Really fits in well with the Halloween theme that I have for this video as well. Now, right next to this, of course, we have this is actually the Seabrook digital jukebox that I actually custom built. They actually modified. Now, I bought this machine, and I actually built this machine. When I bought this machine, it wasn't working. What I did is I actually customized it. I took the whole machine apart and basically recleaned everything, rebuilt everything, and basically turned it into a digital jukebox. Now, the coin mechs and everything do actually work on the machine, and what it does is you actually select the songs that you want to see from the mouse here. You can actually pick the songs that you want, and there's actually a credit meter and everything on here as well. Now, all the songs that I actually have in here are actually located right here. These are the actual songs that are actually in the jukebox. You can see I have all the little cards here and everything as well too. Now, I put all new lighting and everything inside. Now, what I did is, when I bought the jukebox, the record player and stuff was not working inside. So I actually ended up removing that, and I actually sold the parts from the record machine to help people out that maybe had these and wanted to fix theirs. And what I did is I cleaned the entire bottom of the machine out, redid everything, and actually put a computer and everything down here. So now I have a computer down here, and then underneath here I have a 600 watt amplifier along here, along with an equalizer, and it does a really great job providing sound down here for the game room when I have my friends and things coming over as well. This machine puts out a lot of sound. Now, there's actually speakers located on the left and right. I have one over here on this side, and then I have one on this side. Now, you can actually see when I originally started doing this, I actually started caving the ceiling tiles in from the base when I first started doing this. This jukebox puts out a tremendous amount of sound. It's fantastic down here in the game room. Now, when we come around here, you're going to see this is actually my latest photo. I actually got shot when I was in New York. This is actually on the Big Apple, the roller coaster at New York. This is my latest photo that I had taken. Actually, I took that back in August of 2021. And then as I come around here on the side here, I actually have my back glasses. I have my piggy banking, my plum crazy. These are actual back glasses that go on slot machines and everything as well. Then I also have one from the Sands. And then I also have my Titanic tin frame here. Really cool. They call that Titanic tin art. Very cool. I would positively love that piece. Really great stuff too. Really gives a nice theme to the game room. And then down here I actually have my manuals and things if I have to fix any other arcade machines. I have a work light down here for fixing things, and I also have a shop vac for doing things such as vacuuming up inside the machines and things when I have to. All the pinball videos you see, this is actually my Sunpack 5400 DLX tripod that I use for shooting all my videos and everything while I'm down here in the game room. This thing works positively beautiful for making games. Now, right next to this, you're going to see this is actually my skeletal pinball machine. Now, right now, I'm going to be playing Big Bang Bar this time, but there's actually a video now on my channel for the skeletal pinball machine. There's going to be a link for the skeletal pinball machine. Like I said, on the left or right hand side, there's actually going to be a thumbnail for the skeletal pinball machine. And you can see that turned out really, really well. It has a computer and everything that runs it. And this allows me to, and you're going to notice if you go to my channel, I have a lot of pinball videos already on my channel already. If you want to check those out, just go to my channel, look under Visual Pinball gameplay videos. You can actually check out different games I've played on Visual Pinball as well here on my skeletal pinball machine. Now, as we go around the corner here, I actually have the other side of the game room, and then I'm going to come around and show you what's next to the pinball machine as well. Now, this is some of the new artwork that I added this year. Like I said, I went to TNT Amusements in Pennsylvania and got some really neat back glasses and things to put on the wall. Now, this is actually a cabaret, cabaret edition back glass from Dig Dug. Really, really worked out well. And right next to that, of course, I have my 25th anniversary Pac-Man Cabaret arcade machine here that I actually built in my workshop. Turned out really, really well. Now, when I do videos down here, this is a machine that Lester usually plays on. When we do dueling arcade videos, I actually have side-by-side machines. This is normally the one that Lester plays on. Then I have the one I play on next door. And then up on top here, I also have my Kurt's Place channel clock. Now, I do have merchandise available. If you want to help show your support for the Kurt's Place channel, just look under my video description. You can see links to the Kurt's Place channel store. You can get things such as clocks like this, hats, mugs, keychains, and other things from the Kurt's Place channel store. As we come down here, you're actually going to see this is some more things I got from TNT Amusements. I got a Donkey Kong arcade panel overlay. And then I ended up getting a Super Pac-Man arcade bezel that I really, really like. You know, for the actual marquee glass, marquee glass turned out really, really neat. Really filled in that area really nice. And then right next to that, now this is a cabinet that I primarily play on when I'm down here. This is my Namco Pac-Man Galaga class of 1981 reunion cabinet. Now this is actually a full-size cabinet that I actually built. This originally was a Pac-Mania, but I actually converted. This is one of the first machines I actually converted over to be able to play all my main games and stuff that I played on here right now. But this is one we're going to be playing some Millipede on today. And then as I come around here, now this is what it was on the other side of the pinball machine. This is actually a bowling, actually a check. I won a big bowling tournament when I won the Bowl America 2018 June 10th Star of the Year award. I won that tournament actually by 9 pins, and I won $1,500, and I got a really, really nice trophy. Right next to it, of course, I have my Coca-Cola bottle. Everybody has to have a Coca-Cola bottle down in their game room. Now, right next to that, these are two new pieces I have as well. On to right of this is another thing I got from TNT Amusements. This is a Donkey Kong Jr. arcade bezel for the actual machine itself. Right next to that, I have a Donkey Kong bezel right next to it. Really, really cool stuff. And then these little necklaces that are hanging here. This is actually when the Pac-Man Championship Edition cabinets came out, the 4-player ones. I actually got a chance to meet some representatives I actually had from Namco, and they actually gave me these 2 little keychains right here. Really, really cool stuff here when they were doing that. And then down here, I actually have my little Pocket Man player. Now, there's actually a video right now that actually shows you. If you go to my channel, just look at my unboxing videos, you can see what this Pocket Man player video looks like, what that actual game actually looks like. And right next to it, now this is actually my Miss Pac-Man cocktail arcade machine. Now, I actually bought this machine from TNT Amusements, but what I ended up doing was I wanted to turn it into a main machine. So I ended up basically, I had to completely rebuild the inside of the machine. Everything on the outside is more or less the way I got it, minus the extra buttons and things I had to add for the main games for 2 players. There's actually 6 buttons on each side. There's also stereo speakers on the left and right on both sides of this cabinet as well. And then, of course, and the coin mechs and everything do actually work on this. I have them actually tied in so they actually do operate with the MAME as well. And you can see the bezel glass and everything on top is really nice. Now this time we're going to be playing Pac-Man Plus. I can play all the games on this that I play on my other cabinets from this one as well. And you'll see it turned out really, really well. Now, I also ended up putting new lighting and everything underneath there too to light up the control arcade panels and everything as well. So that's a really, really nice piece. And then right next to that I actually have my my Crazy Winners slot machine back glass I actually have now. And then as we go over here on the bar top side of things, this is my Eve skill stop machine. I'm actually going to have a little bit of playing on the Eve skill stop machine as well. Got a few tokens here I'm actually going to be able to put in it. We're going to actually do a little bit of playing on this as well. See if we can line anything up there. So that's my Skeletal stop machine. Now right next to it, this is my whole family of bar top arcade machines. There's four of them down here in the game room. Plus I have one upstairs too. The first one, this actually is my Pandora's Box 5S bar top arcade machine. This is actually the first one that I have. This actually runs a Pandora's Box 5S card inside here, and I think there's almost 900 games on here, different games. We're going to be actually playing Shinobi this time. Now, this next one in line, this is actually my Legacy bar top arcade machine. This was actually the machine that I built that was dedicated to my dad. It's got dual joysticks and everything, and this time we're going to actually be playing some elevator action. And right next to that, this is actually my Heritage bar top arcade machine. This was actually dedicated to my mom. This one here also is we're going to be playing some Pac-Man. Now these two machines, the Heritage bar top arcade machine and also the Legacy bar top arcade machine, they're all running Raspberry Pi 3s, and they're also running what they call RetroPie to actually run the games. Then the final one I have over here, this is actually the Traveler bar top arcade machine. This is also running my my RetroPie as well, and also it's running on a Raspberry Pi 3. So there you go, guys. So there's all the machines that I currently have down here in my game room down here now. Right now, really, really cool stuff. I have storage and everything over here. I'll show you what's in here. I actually have storage and everything here. I keep extra computers and everything in these boxes. In addition to that, I also have additional keyboards and things like that. I have monitors and everything here as well to keep the games and everything running. I don't have too many problems down here keeping everything running, but you can see it. This game room is really, really nice. Very, very complete down here. And also I have two chairs. This is the one that Lester normally sits in, and then I have the one that I sit in right here. Now these machines, the one thing that's unique about my machines, these are all designed to be able to sit in a chair when you play these. Most machines are taller because they're full size. These are full size, but they've been reduced in height so I can allow me to be able to sit in chairs and things while we're playing down here. Now, I used to be able to like to stand when I'm playing arcade machines, but because I'm having some issues with my knees and things, I basically had to customize the machines so I can sit down when I play them. Now, let me turn the light off and show you what this looks like at night. It really comes to life when you turn the lights out. So now you'll see how cool everything looks. So when you come in the room here, now you're going to see how neat everything looks. And like I said, I added all the artwork and everything too. And you can see how complete this game room looks. Really, really great stuff. So there you go, guys. So there you get a chance to see my basement arcade room for 2021 for this Halloween special 2021.